All right, it's lit.
Bet. You mean we could start off with some boxing news that I heard today. They said Hazam Sharice and Carlos Adames in negotiations right now for February. How you feel about that fight? And if it do get made, you mean who you leaning towards? If you leaning towards anybody?
Honestly, I'm not really leaning towards anybody. I had to go watch both of them fight, a couple of fights back to back, see what I see. But I thought it was gonna be Hamza and Janabek.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Everybody was surprised that they. That's I definitely thought. I ain't gonna lie though, my man. It'd be hard for my man Johnny Button to get opponents though. I will say that it's very hard for. I see like every other middleweight champion literally get opponents way easier than him.
Cause I think they were saying Laura, but these dudes was going at each other on Instagram and things like that. So I thought that fight was gonna be next, you know.
I like Hazab though. I ain't gonna lie. I think he could beat Carlos.
Who you talking about? Hamza?
Hazab, yeah, Hamza. I think he could beat. I think he could beat Carlos Hazab. I probably gonna pick him to win that fight.
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody gonna pick him to win like favorite Hamza. So listen, I gotta watch some more. I know Carlos Adame is strong, got some pop.
Yeah, and he very active in terms of output. You got the Oh yeah, let me ask you. You think Shakur should come off the hand injury straight to a Zapata fight?
I mean, if he feels as though he can, why not? You feel me? But we gotta see. You know, he offered he accepted a smaller ring. They making it paid out to be this killer, and I guess we're gonna see what it really is.
Or that's the thing though. That's why I'm saying I don't know if you would have. I don't know if you would have come back against Zapata against your off a head injury. Just because the nigga throws so many punches, like ain't too many motherfuckers out there that's gonna throw 70 around at you. So like, if you're gonna fight a nigga that's about to do that, you probably want to be, you feel me, right? Even though Shakur got the defense where I'm pretty sure Bull not gonna get off 70 around. I'm pretty sure that average will go down in that fight because of how good Shakur is. But even if it go down, it's still gonna be a high output because he throws so many punches.
This good for Shakur though, because you get to see something different. You know,
Where
no bias, but I feel as though like Tank the only one that really seen multiple different styles out of them guys. You seen them against Leo Santa Cruz, a volume puncher. Now we're going to see how Shakur fare off against one. You feel me?
where I mean, Valdez kind of a volume puncher a little bit. He went to the Olympics and shit, so he would also be in his counter punching bag. So I can understand if somebody wouldn't feel like he was, because he could box too a little bit, so he don't always be just giving niggas volume.
You talking about Oscar Valdez?
Yeah, but I understand people will give it the volume, Joe, because he had the Olympians, so he could box too a little bit. There's times where he be on his counter and shit, he not even just throwing a million punches around.
Mm-hmm.
But somebody like Zepeda though, like I said, he guaranteed to, and he got popped. At least if I'm going by his knockout percentage, he got
Fact.
popped. You mean I don't know how hard he really hit. You mean I never been hit by him, and I ain't never seen him hit nobody that on that level hard. But from his knockout ratio, the nigga got popped. Niggas don't go the distance with him. Like so, I give him that. And another thing I give him, he fought two people who make you look bad, and he looked amazing. He fought two people. Once again, he fought two people that's just it's just hard. Even if you're gonna beat them, you probably not gonna have an impressive night. They just them guys. And mind you, Pitbull fought one of them. He won by split decision. So a judge thought he lost that fight. It was the boy Giovanni Cabrera. One of the judges thought he lost that fight. That's a fighter that's gonna be hard to look good against regardless. And then you got the other fight, Maxie Hughes, who I thought he beat Cambosis and should be champion and should have beat. I thought he should have fought Loma for what's the
They
name
say,
for
hey,
George
you know who
Cambosis
Maxie
fought Loma.
Hughes lost to, right?
And he
But I know who Maxie Hughes
what's the
lost
name?
to.
Who he just lost to?
William
No,
Walsh.
who?
Nigga got sparked in like 2 rounds. It was tank.
Uh, uh, uh.
You know,
Where
he
so
ain't
he
even fight
fought Maxie. That's
nobody.
another
Even
good.
June,
That's
they say
another
he don't
guy
fight
who
nobody, man.
I mean, we all want the resume to be better. We want all the resume to be better, though. Obviously, the only person who resume who I'm simply there's probably only two people in boxing that resume where I said I'd be like, all right, you gave me everything I could ask for. Like, win, lose, or draw, you gave me everything. Every fight, every person that I said, yo, he might could do this or you might could do that against him, you fought that nigga. And it's probably Canelo or Tyson, even though the David
Canelo,
Benavidez
Tyson
heavyweight
Fury.
might
I'm gonna
take
say
it up on
nigga.
the list. But
I'm gonna say
Tyson
Usyk.
Fury is the I ain't gonna lie. Only reason I won't say Usyk too, but only reason I won't say Usyk is because like he didn't come out of nowhere, but niggas didn't know he was gonna lead the cruiserweight division and be the best heavyweight in boxing. Like nobody really predicted that for real. Mind you, I made a post about it when he moved up. I said if he could take the punch, he will be the best heavyweight in boxing. If he could take the punch, but I wasn't betting on him taking no punch because at that time you had Wilder doing this thing, AJ doing this thing.
I mean, I just
Like I
fucking
said,
feel he's
Tyson
an
was just a
anomaly. He like an
unicorn.
anomaly, and bro just.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't put him in it because he gave me all the fights I wanted. But honestly, I wanted them later. Once I seen how good he was, then I was like, all right, let me see Tyson. That was a guy since like fucking 2016. I'm like, yo, I need to see this. I need to see that. And he gave me all them fights. Only person he didn't was if you want to say the AJ, but I can't. But I'm gonna still put Tyson on my list because that was AJ fault. That's not Tyson fault. He fucked up. You know, he lost a couple times, which fucked up. You mean? And then Canelo, like I said, Canelo, he got the best resume in boxing. So, you just put him on the list by default just because of that.
Yeah, but even though you got the best resume in boxing, they still calling him a duck.
No, he is ducking David, but that's cool though.
Mm.
It ain't no, I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at I ain't mad at it because niggas is human. Like I understand that you get to the stage and you was at the point they was at the hungry stage where they wanted
Right.
everybody. So it's like it's unrealistic as a fan for you to expect a boxer literally like as hungry as you is right now, bro, because you don't have no world titles and you ain't get to that level. It's gonna be hard for me to expect you to have the same hunger, bro, when you living in a mansion and you got a Bugatti in your joint. Mind you, it's not impossible. You're gonna still be hungry, you're gonna still want to be the best, but we do shit as humans unconventionally. We can unintentionally, bro, just motivation go down or like just not working as hard. We won't even notice, but just because we human, you already got the Bugatti. Mom's taking care of already. Grandma taking care of already. So it's unrealistic to want niggas to have the same hunger at 22 and 23 and think they gonna have that same hunger at damn near 40. It's just not
Right, right,
realistic.
right. But
It's just not
but but
realistic,
but
bro.
at a certain point,
They burnt the fuck
it's like
out by
this, man.
40. Bro, them niggas been
At a
fighting
certain
their
point, it's
whole
like
life.
this. Gotta stop being overly like critiquing niggas, and on top of that, giving them money. That's how I feel about it. Here, dude, he went to 200, give him the 200. My man Floyd got 200 with Pacquiao, 300 with Pacquiao, 200 with Connor. Give him the money. Why not?
I would give him the money. Only thing that make it hard to give him the money though, bro, is because the other side of it, I don't know if David is big enough for me to bring the money back. Because you got to remember the two people you just named, them niggas sold the main pay-per-views without Floyd before. David never sold nothing
Yeah, but
without
I feel
Canelo.
like
You
in
named
this,
Conor McGregor and you named what's the name? Conor sold 3 million pay-per-view buys in the UFC gang. That's some Floyd
but
Mayweather
listen to
type
me.
shit. So it's
Pay
like
per
you could give
view,
him
pay per
200
view,
million if he gonna sell 3 million without Floyd. No doubt you would give him
pay
200
per view
million
ain't
with
ain't,
Floyd.
ain't, ain't what it once was. Especially we got all these streaming sites, bro. Nobody's paying for this shit. Mhm.
And Pacquiao, he did 1 million without Floyd. So he definitely going. You could give him 200 because he gonna do it with Floyd for sure. If he could do it without
Nowadays,
Floyd.
everybody watching the fights, they either streaming them on the streaming sites, or they going on there telling the people lives, and nobody's buying pay per view no more. I feel like this is a day and age where it's over.
No, that's that's because honestly, that's because it's too. I honestly, this is my opinion. I don't. And like I said, I know it's hard for people to believe, but I honestly believe if every fight was free, you could pay boxers whatever they want. This is just my opinion. This is just my opinion because I believe, like, this is another thing that come with making a boxing podcast. We would be on a way more higher trajectory if we made a soccer podcast, or just because they top 3 sports. Soccer is the number 1 sport in the world right now. So it's like if you made a soccer podcast, is literally number 1 sport. You got the highest chance than any other sports podcast to
But
go
now
up.
you just gave me a
The
great
fact that
idea.
boxing
Now to
is
get
now
now to
not
boost
even
the
a top
channel,
10.
I'm posting soccer content. I'm about to start posting soccer shorts. You hear me?
Mind you, bro, you got remember. I will show you the numbers because they shit is like compared to other sports. Soccer is really cheap. I almost tried to raise soccer up, but because they shit worldwide, so it's really cheap. But baseball is the second draw. So if you got a baseball channel, it's easier. So that's another reason why the pay per view not the same, bro. Because you making niggas pay $80-$90, bro. I don't always have 80
Right.
90 bro, to fucking pay for it, bro. It's like if I was rich, bro, I love boxing to the point, bro, where if I was rich, gang, I would literally buy every pay per view just because I love boxing for one, and just to support it. That's how much I love it. But I'm not there, so I have to steal the fights, nigga, because I don't have 90 to give you on that Saturday. I don't.
Right.
So it's like I don't want to steal it. If I did have a 90, like I said, bro, even if I was a millionaire, they still probably play 90. But because I love the sport, I will buy every joint game. But at this stage, it's like it's hard. That's why I say if you make every fight free, bro, it's no way you can't tell me boxing won't go back to the number 1 sport in the world. If you get to watch Tank for free and you get to watch Canelo and Errol Spence for free, and all these niggas for free, bro, there's no way that shit gonna be. Because all them niggas have off seasons. We the only one that's year round. We never
Right.
stop. If you put bro, boxing become a top 3 sport again in the world, bro, you can pay niggas 20 million without pay per view, bro. I promise you, bro. You can't do it now with the 13th best sport in the world. But if boxing as big as baseball, bro, you can give a nigga 20 million. I promise you, you can.
Right. Facts. But go ahead, man. Let's jump into this, man. A lot of controversy today within the last 2 days. Brian Norman Sr. popping his shit. You know what I mean?
I mean,
Greg
senior
Haggett.
versus Greg.
Greg Haggett has been, going at him. You know what I mean? Because, and this how I see it, though. I ain't gonna lie. I see it like this. What I see from Brian Norman Jr., Boots had a little bad performance. He feel as though he could capitalize off it. Talk crazy, even though his son is signed to fight somebody else next. It bring hype and attention to his son next fight. You feel me? So now they gonna be looking at what he gonna do. They better hope he perform good. You feel me? Now if he performs good, you gotta understand this. It's already a momentum and a wave of people who's disliking Boots because of the Terrence Crawford situation, regardless if they went to admit it or not. A lot of people was hating on Boots because he was lined up to fight Terrence Crawford next. Now you got everybody talking crazy about Boots. He didn't look good. Now Brian Norman performed well. He gonna have the momentum on his side. Now it look like he could do something. People gonna ride his coattail, right? Now it makes the fight more attractive and more appealing. You feel me? So all this controversy it just adds builds momentum and fuel of fire to the fight. He should be Boots' next fight. But what I've noticed is I see that what he trying to do. He trying to promote the fight. He trying to raise as much money as possibly as he can for that fight. Generate as much as he possibly can for the fight. I think they know what's gonna happen, and they just want to ask him for the check. They want
I
to
ain't gonna lie, Boots. They might be
hold on.
they
Let me
might be
rephrase that. He
waiting.
want to check for the ass whooping. He wants to check for the ass whooping. He wants to make the maximum amount of money as he can for an ass whooping because he know what time it is. From what I've seen and what I've heard.
You wanna know why you right about what you said even more that even more. You wanna know the real reason he really on this promoting shit? Because y'all just offered him 1.7 without no promotion, just like we just negotiated to that number.
Right.
Now he in his head like I
Yeah,
can
it's
get
cool.
this number to like 3-4.
Yeah, he could.
You feel
Yeah,
me?
so
Because
I
we
can
already
understand
got
it.
the 1.7 just off of negotiations, no hype about it, no like big background and all that. We already got it the 1.7. So now if I throw some hype behind this, my son get a title, I give him some title defenses, Boots start winning a little more. When we come back, I could ask for 4-5 this time.
Right.
We probably gonna
Facts.
start the negotiation table at fucking 2.5 million, and I'm gonna work it up because I
Facts.
already because we
You know,
ended at 1.7. So now when we start again, I'm not even sitting down unless we starting at 2.5 for the negotiation.
facts. But you know how he gotta look good in his next fight though. So we gotta see how he
Facts.
performs.
That's the risk and reward. That's the risk and reward of waiting.
So you know
You
we
see
gonna we gonna
Deontay,
sit.
you see Deontay and AJ. I thought that was a fight they both could have made. You talking about 200 million? I thought they both could have made 200 million. Now neither one of them.
Yeah, I think they could both make more
Yeah,
than that. I think they both can make more than that. But I'm gonna say this though. Uh, I mean I get it. You know what I mean? But see what the problem is this. He now put himself in a bad situation to where as though you know, they was just basically asking him if you got so much confidence in your son and you thought that that's what this what it was, why did you just throw him in there? Which is some real shit. You should have just put him in there. See, everybody congratulate Devin Haney for the risk he took for Cambosis, but now other fighters don't gotta take that type of risk. You feel me? Other fighters don't gotta
facts.
take that type of risk unless your name is Javante Davis, but that's something else. You know what I mean? They don't want you to take that type of risk unless your
Even
name
this
Tank Davis.
Saturday, even my man, even Limos. You mean the fight went how it went, but that's still a nigga betting on himself in a nigga hometown and saying, you mean I
Yeah.
still got it.
But low key, Ryan, not really, because he tried to fight a smaller fighter, but you know. But anyway, um, so they just basically asking him if you was that confident, you should have just took the fight. He started talking about money. Now on some men shit, some like man shit, you know that wasn't right. That's not thorough. You know what I mean? This boxing, he talking about a sport. You start trying to take it somewhere else, try to clown a nigga because he asked you why the fuck you duck. You know what I'm saying? So I
Right.
understand. I understand where Greg went, where he went with it. Now he capitalized off that. This nigga is kind of being a marketing genius. I'm not gonna lie. Marketing skills is there. He on some. He on some. Man, he on some Bill Haney shit. You know what I mean? But he might be doing it better than Bill Haney at this point. I won't even lie. Cause he definitely got the. He got Chicago. He got the nigga in Southpaw TV going crazy. We gonna get on his ass too. They got Southpaw TV going crazy. My nigga H Money going crazy. My nigga Greg YSM, they on there. You know what I'm saying? And they basically arguing with the nigga threatening each other.
We're gonna get into that though, because like I said, I'm in the middle just
No, I
because
understand, I
I
understand.
had
But
to
I'm just
interview
saying, like,
niggas.
I
So
ain't even speaking on that on my personal level. I'm keeping the business too, but I'm just saying, he got the internet in the uproar, but the only place really put hurt where he fucked up at is I don't think he's gonna be able to come back to Philly and go to Boozy Gym on some peaceful shit no more. You feel me? So it's kind of like he burnt that bridge right there. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, only way he is if he literally tell boy because Bozy respected enough where if he come to Greg Hackett and you mean just be on like you mean we not on that type of time you mean that he'll chill but if Bozy himself don't come to the nigga or somebody like boxing world like I said
Yeah.
somebody that most niggas
But
respect
understand this
really
too though.
boxing world.
You got weird deranged people out here who just sit on these YouTube shit, look at the comments, don't know none of these niggas, but they take the shit to the heart. You feel what I'm saying? So it could be like a weird nigga be like, oh Brian Norman in the city and they just put you never know. Philly is a dangerous city. Yeah, for you to be talking shit, be fucking around, it don't gotta be Greg Hager or YSM. It don't got you don't know who it could be that is come and get you. You know what I'm saying? Cause you in the city and you was talking shit. I mean hopefully it don't go there.
That was a crazy. I didn't even watch the live too. Where I didn't even watch the live yet, but I got to tune in eventually see what happened. But no, I didn't even watch it yet though. Honestly, to know what went left, how it went left, and all that.
Now, as far as Boots go, I'm
I
gonna say
know.
this. As far as Boots go, congratulations to Boots. You doing your thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing what you're doing, but I think it is time to unify or move up. I felt as though me watching the fight again on TV because I did go in person, so it looked a little different. But on TV, uh,
Word.
listen, man, the body language, man, people got to pay attention to certain shit. I fight. He was drained a little. He was drained, bro. I feel like though he was drained. Reaction time was a little off. He wasn't as sharp. Punches wasn't as crisp. I'm gonna tell you like this. I feel like he would have boxed that bull. The bull probably would have pulled the upset. He
If I'm
Bull was a
if
sharper boxer that night. I ain't gonna lie to you. We talking about boxing. He was a sharper boxer. Boots was a stronger fighter. Boots did what he had to do, make it ugly, make it a dog fight, and out willing. You know what I mean? He didn't use his skill. He had to use his will that night because something. The last two fights, I ain't never seen Boots look like that. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's that time, bro. Unify or move up. They offer Virgil, take Virgil, beat the shit out of him, Brian Norman Sr. or Junior. If y'all want that shit, and y'all say, come on, man, we gotta make it happen.
yeah, if I'm Boots, you basically let Eddie know, like, yo, if you can't give me a unification fight, just give me the biggest 154 name or the biggest 154 name that you could get me. Because it ain't no point to defend your title against a contender no more. Even if it's a tough contender, like at this point, like I said, if it's not Barrios or Stanionis or Brian Norman,
It gotta be
then
Brian Norman
just go
next.
to
It gotta be Brian.
54. If I'm him, honestly, I'd be on the type time like I said, if it's not Brian, who else got the belt? Brian, Mario, Stanionis. If it's not them three, then like I said, give me the winner, Boacek and Madridov.
But
Only
they already offered
because,
the Virgil joint in
only
February.
because,
You know what I mean? So I think it's gonna be
yeah,
well, Shakur
I hope
Zepeda,
that's a
Joe.
real draw. Only reason I said Boacek and Madridov because Madridov signed to Eddie, so that's an in-house rumble, so that should be easy. That should be an easy joint. If Madridov win, that
Yeah,
should be an
but
easy
I just
joint to
don't
make
like
because
how
they both
niggas is
tied to
signing
it.
fights for their next fight and they didn't even get past the opponent that they got in front of them. You know, Majimov ain't even get past
Yeah,
Boacek and they talking about Majimov versus somebody else. You know what I mean? Or they talking about Williams Zepeda versus Shakur Stevenson and sign. I see Shakur said he's starting camp in December. He haven't even got past Seven Farmer yet. You know? So
yeah. I got my
I'm
man
not
Tab.
saying people gonna lose, who gonna win, but if you already got a fight lined up and you fight on fucking Saturday, how are you setting up fights in February? You haven't got past Saturday yet.
And that's what's going. That's what's going. They unconsciously, like I said, sometimes you don't even know. My fault for the background, but
You all good.
they unconsciously, like I said, it's like they not unconsciously getting unmotivated. I don't want to say that
I
word.
just go to show. Listen to the background, man. We in the city of Philadelphia, man.
You talking about we in the city of Philadelphia?
Like, come on, bro. But
Yeah.
yeah. Listen, you know what the things about that time. Move up to 154. If you going to move up to 154,
You gotta
he gonna
hope
be better.
Magic
He
Dog
gonna be
wins though for
stronger.
sure though. Only cause he signed with Eddie, we gotta be rooting for Magic Dog. Just cause that's like I said, that's if he win that fight, that's an
Yeah, but
easy
you know he can
fight
always
to
go to
make.
IBF route and he might get more to Zylev. I just want him to be careful. I want him to be
But I ain't
careful.
gonna lie, that's PBC though. I don't know.
And I'm not no Philly bias. I'm a real one. I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck. And I've said this. Crawford, I already know he not fighting more to Zylev. You wanna know why? Because that motherfucker is dangerous and Crawford get hit a lot. The most what makes sense to me for Crawford, and I ain't the only one saying it, and I seen another couple people say it. Crawford versus Laura next. That's a good fight, man. But Crawford and Murtazayev or Boots and Murtazayev, ah, is a damn risky fight. Cause them dudes, they be getting touched. They both get touched, and that boy is somebody you don't want to let
I
him
think
touch you.
everybody at 54.
But you don't. But the way they get touched, and the shots they be getting hit with, you don't want that man hitting you like that. You feel me? You don't want David.
I think they going. I do think they'll be sharper on their defense that night though. I just
got
think
to
Boost.
be
I think Boost and Bud would just
hey, bro, you have to be because there's
like
no
Boost
way.
said it. The nigga said
Listen. I just want to say this. There's no way that you want a nigga like Mortazawa touch you how David Ebenezer touched both of them. How Mean Machine touched Crawford. How Karen was touching Boots. Like, you don't want that boy touching you like that or some shit like that. Because if he get them
but
shots
they
off,
they wouldn't though. I don't think they
they
would.
better not. I'm not saying what they would have do. I'm just saying that they better not. Because if they do, I'm sorry. And it's nothing but love for both of them. But I'm going to keep it real. There's no body shit with me. It's night night. It's a bad
Is
dude.
he
And
undefeated?
yeah.
Is he undefeated?
Yeah, I believe he is. Bachman Murtazalov. And that's my guy at 154. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, 154, man. That's a
23 and 0, 17
division.
knockouts. Yeah. 5'11" and a half, 74-inch reach. Uh, who is his manager? I think his manager is this bull manager, Lomachenko manager.
Yeah, he fought on PBC.
Bakram is bull. And whoever went out of Madrimov and Boychuk, rumble my man. Bakram. I think Boychuk and Bakram is a fucking rumble. They both could punch like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I was about to say that. There's a couple niggas at 154 that you could say that about Boots and Bud that they can
Madrimov
like
ain't punching like them niggas though. He ain't hitting like them niggas.
like no Madridov not, but guys like Virgil and Fundora and Mordatayev and they all punchers for the most part. That's just a dangerous
I think
division.
Virgil. I think Virgil. What you call it? More Madrimov kind of the same type of puncher. They explosive. I mean, they explosive, a little fast. I don't know, but Virgil. I think Virgil versus Boots is a competitive 3 or 4 rounds, bro. After
Virgil
that,
only won the decision one time. He got a higher knockout percentage than all them niggas at 154.
I was watching his last fight. I seen a couple fights. Listen, Virgil. He just made for them. He tailor made for them guys.
Like I said, I ain't gonna lie, I still like Virgil over a lot of niggas.
I'm
You
talking
know,
about Boots and Bud. He's tailor made for them too.
like I know you hire more the title, but technically you ain't really think too much of Tim. So like, how impressive is it for
Yeah,
you?
but you gotta understand,
You don't
Virgil is
really
nothing but
you
a
ain't really
but
think
what
too
is
much of Tim.
Tim and Virgil's a good fight. Well, now I don't know because he probably
Word,
shot.
but you still like Virgil though. Like you still like Virgil and his
No,
arsenal. Like
I understand it,
you ain't
but
really fuck with Tim Arsenal for real like that.
yeah, but he got a little bit more tools, but he ain't like you know he a good fighter. He's solid. I fuck with him, but I mean Bud and Boots, he's definitely tailor made for them niggas. That's what I'm saying. The Murtaza fight, it could be competitive, but I'm just saying the nigga could punch like a motherfucker. Your defense really gotta be that.
I ain't gonna lie. I think Virgil actually would be more competitive, maybe in a Bud fight more than a Boost fight. Cause
You about older,
yeah, I'm about to say that. I still think Virgil's still a fast, strong,
but you
young
gotta
fighter
understand
in his prime.
they so used to go at 100 miles per hour, Bud and Boots. I mean, Boots and Virgil. You know what I mean? So that'd be like a. This is what I say. Boots and Bud is really the same guy to me. Bud is just fights at a slower pace, pick his shots. Boots fight at a faster pace and throw more combinations. That's if you ask me.
Wow. Yeah, we used to be doing some video game type shit.
Yeah. So I mean, like.
I like the Boots. Honestly, I like the Boots and Mason comparison better than the Bud and Boots comparison. I think Boots and Abdullah more alike
No,
than
but hear me up. What I'm saying is this: it's a very similar style. You talking about two guys, 74-inch reach, both can switch hit. They like to punch in between punches, natural counter puncher. You feel me? They be hitting you with awkward punches. When I mean that, is unconventional. It's not your typical punch. You feel me? But the way he don't hit you with traditional hook. You know how you turn it over like this, here, boom, like curve that little bitch, boom, hit you with different shit. So and like they like to punch in between shots. I just think that Boots put together more combinations than Bud and fight at a faster pace. Bud like to slow it down,
yeah.
try to pick his shots more. But they did get him out of there.
Boots
I think
younger
that,
though. Boots gonna slow his pace down too. They
and I think
also
that's
ain't
what he missing. I think that's
start
what he got to
meshing
do
it.
too.
He not
I
gonna
think in
fight
certain
like this.
spurts,
In
I
2-3
think he got to
years,
do that
Boots
shit in
not gonna
certain.
fight like this.
But I
He
think,
gonna bring out he gonna go
but
more
listen,
quality over quantity.
he got certain spurts. You understand what I'm saying? Where he got to slow it down, then pick it back up, slow it down, pick it back up, change the rhythm, change the timing. Sometimes how you train is how you fight. Boots is really doing 14 rounds. He really
I
going
was about
100
to
miles
say
per
that.
hour in training. You feel me? So
I'm
how
about
he
to say
trains,
that
how
somebody
he fight.
said that they think that he sparred too much. What's your assessment on that? Somebody was bringing up like the nigga be
I
like
mean,
14 rounds in the bag today. You know, just
he could be overtraining. He could be overtraining because, like I said, I believe he was drinking, and this my whole thing. Why I
I
say
mean, I
that?
seen him before. I seen a nigga fight on TV Saturday and seen that nigga in the gym on Monday. So like, I seen him get right back to it.
Yeah, but I feel like they could be overtraining. He might be draining his body because the last place your body when you cut weight, you cut. Sometimes you pull water weight out your body, right? The
Mm.
last place that your body pulls water from is your brain. From what I've seen, Boots' reaction time was a little bit off. You feel me?
Yeah,
Hey, he
and
didn't
it's
know
the
really.
title too. If he had any other title, honestly, I think that'll help too. Cause no other title got no 10 pound rehydration clause. That's
Clause.
stupid.
But that's what I'm saying. No, I don't think it's stupid. I don't think it's
It's
stupid.
only
I think
it's only stupid because if the other three champions don't gotta do it when they defend their title and not do it, like if you're gonna do it that way, it gotta be like that with all three titles. If you're just gonna single
I
out
just
one,
felt
you
yeah.
kind of
At least at least a
disadvantage.
15 pound. I would say at least a 15 pound rehydration clause for every mandatory for every belt. Just period though, because this is how you get rid of the weight bullies and niggas fighting in natural weight class.
I see that too. Another person said, how they feel like you get rid of people fighting their natural way, you go back to how it used to.
Yeah, I mean,
Think
you
they
definitely
ways
could do that.
and fights. Like I said, niggas know like you got to fight a couple hours, so
But
you wait a little more.
But from what I seen though, Carrion throw a shot, Boots will see it, and sometimes he'll brace for it, but he'll get ready to block. But when he block, he just like the shot it just hit him, boom. But his hands right there. You understand what I'm saying? He got his hands up just a little bit after the shot is there, after he got hit. So I'm like, damn, his reaction time a little off, countering a little off. He don't really know his distance too much. And then I never seen Boots throw shots and be off balance like that. Only person that I seen like that recently has been Earl Spence, and I'm like, yo, these niggas being Earl Spence ain't had a chin that had a punch resistance as Boots got. I mean, his face smacked the floor fighting out of Ferrari, so we don't expect him to be like how Boots is. But I think
Right.
he drink, bro, and I think that it's good that
He still got one of the best punch resistance of this generation. It was
but I
hard to
feel
hurt. Like that's literally the first nigga who ever did it. But it was a hard motherfucker to hurt. He's always a durable fighter.
But I'm happy that we can see shit like this and catch it early, later rather than later on in his career. So hopefully he move up. Move up or unify. If it's not a unification bout, don't take that shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm on. I'm unifying. I'm seeing what's up with Mario. And honestly, if Brian Norman turned down 1.7, then there's probably no point to hit them up unless you ready to offer. Because if they took down 1.7, but honestly, if I'm Boots, I do that though. I tell Eddie like offer. If I'm Boots, I tell Eddie offer them niggas 2 million. Just give him out. How much she was gonna give me? Because like I said, it's just taking on more unifications and the accolades and just getting your name out there more type shit. Like you gonna get that shit back in the long run, times 10. But
Uh,
that's the only way, bro. He gonna have to come up off the money a little bit, bro. Honestly, and I ain't gonna cap. Like niggas know boxing. Like these is world class fighters. Like they see what we see. Like so it's like they let him take time. Like all right, they definitely. He almost got to be on some 50-50 shit.
niggas trying to get that ass up for the check. I get it. Now onto other things though. Andy Cruz has been pressing Keyshawn Stevenson. I mean Keyshawn Davis. Uh, he been on his ass, man. I see people pushing that narrative for the Keyshawn and Tank fight. This guy, I'm not advocating against it or trying to go against Keyshawn. I mean, that's what he posted though. But bro ain't even fight a 12th rounder yet. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Uh, let me get Shakur Stevenson versus Javante Davis, Andy Cruz, and Keyshawn Davis, same card.
I ain't gonna lie though, I don't know. Mind you, I pick Keyshawn against Andy Cruz, but I don't know if they.
I
That's
I
just
can't. I can't. I can't pick him against Andy Cruz. You wanna know why?
no.
Cause the nigga
That's
went pro.
understandable.
Listen, the nigga went pro, double back, and still lost to the nigga. So I can't pick him over Andy Cruz. And then
I
every
ain't
time
gonna lie, that
Andy
was just that
every
point really like I didn't get that point at all.
dog,
But
no,
I
you
can
how you
say
ain't get
that.
the point? This nigga turned pro professional,
Uh,
took professional fights, double back, and still lost to the nigga. You got professional experience. You got fights under your belt. You still losing to this amateur nigga. Then on top of that, the nigga tries to fight you for his pro debut. You telling him you don't gotta fight him. It's looking real fidgety over there. This nigga got so many wins over you, and you tell he
I
calling you
mean,
his son,
I don't,
and
I
you say
don't,
you don't gotta fight him. Your
I don't
energy
knock
ain't.
it because, like I said, if you're gonna talk shit, it could definitely come from somebody who beat you 4 times. Then I'm cool with that because you've been in there with him. But all I'm saying is, y'all gotta have that same energy. Because Gary Russell just did an interview last week and said I beat him. He said, "I want to know how? Cause I'm 3-0 against him. I gotta keep the same energy all
That's
around."
cool. That's cool. But the difference is Gary Antoine
That's
Russell
all
ain't
I'm
trying to fight right now.
just saying. Because if Gary gonna
But
sound
but
stupid
but
saying that, then I can't sound. Then I'm just saying I
no,
can't say niggas
but I'm
crazy if
telling
they
you,
picking Keyshawn, even though he lost 4 times. If Gary sounded stupid for saying that,
no, but no, it's not the same. It's kind of
you
not the
gotta
same
keep
because
the energy all around.
Boots ain't go pro and then come back and lose to the nigga. But I'm gonna say this: Gary ain't trying to fight the nigga. That's the
Every
difference.
time though, it don't matter. It's 4-0 is
No, it
4-0,
do
no matter
matter.
how it happened.
No, it matters, bro. That matters a lot. Turning professional, bro. Taking professional fights. Then going back to fight this nigga again in the amateurs. And you have
If
professional
anything,
experience on your side. Hold up. Listen, you got
that don't
professional
help you though.
experience, bro. You got professional experience on your side, and you training with Bomac and being Terrence Crawford and him, and he still beats you.
I ain't gonna lie, he wasn't. He didn't move to Bull. He wasn't training with Bull Mac in his first 2 fights. He didn't time with them. He didn't go with them till after the Olympics.
Oh, all right. Well, still he got his ass whooped. But them niggas ain't go pro and then fight each other again in the amateurs. So that's not. You know what I mean? And he ain't. It ain't like he's saying he want to fight. He's not saying he wants to fight him. He never tried to make his pro debut against
So y'all
Boots.
want him to turn down Bo? Y'all want him to turn down Barancek for Andy Cruz? That's what y'all telling me?
No, what you mean, bro? He talking about fighting
What?
Tank.
What man? No. I know what he's talking
No, no,
about,
no,
but
hold
mind
up.
you, y'all gotta
We can't all of a sudden nail Barenchik
no
this
all of
factor.
this.
How he
No,
listen to this, though, bro?
he a
How is
factor.
Barenchik?
He gonna get the fight next, bro. Like
How all
all
of a
we
sudden
saying is
Barenchik
like
How all of a sudden Barenchik this factor? But he telling Tank send the contracts in the contract. If anything, let's keep it a buck. You know that you fighting Barenchik next, so why you wolfing?
that's what I'm saying. Everybody know he fight Barancek next. Like that's what I'm talking
But
about.
this not a
That's
knock
what
to
I'm
you
saying.
though, bro.
All
I'm
this
just saying it's people
y'all
out here
want him
pushing
to
the
turn down
narrative.
Anthony. Y'all want him to fight Anthony and turn down a world
No,
title
but
fight for
listen,
a 4-0 fighter. Y'all for real?
listen, bro. Just listen, bro. Making excuses for the nigga. Niggas is telling that nigga that's 30 and 0 that's making uh multi millions, and we talking about tens and twenties of millions of dollars. You feel me? To fight a nigga they got 11 fights that ain't never been in that 12-round fight. It's cool for that nigga. It's cool for that nigga to say knock Durante, but when Andy Cruz knock on his door, now it's a different tune. No, bro. What we saying is this: how could you sit there and act like a pit bull with this nigga, call him out, talking about send a contract, knowing goddamn well you have a fight lined up with Barenchik. But now when it come to Andy Cruz, oh, but he got a fight lined up with Barenchik. Why would he? Then why the fuck you barking?
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi went down.
All right, so I'm saying this. Let's say he fight Barenchik within top of the year, right? Shakur fights Zepeda, he handled his business. This time next year, 2025, Devontae Davis versus Shakur Stevenson. Co-main
Mm-hmm.
event. Co-main event. Andy Cruz versus this nigga Keyshawn Davis. It's gonna
So you
sell.
want Keyshawn? You want Keyshawn to give Andy a title shot?
Why not?
No, that makes sense. I didn't know you were talking about that. I'm thinking you want them to fight
Yeah.
first before the title.
No.
That makes
No.
sense. If you're telling him to get the title and then fight, that make a lot of sense. But yeah,
Now if you
we could
beat
do
him,
that.
you unify. Y'all could unify. You beat Andy, and if he beat Shakur, you unify.
Yeah, you can inbox and all like that, and then you could throw like I ain't gonna lie. If you do that,
You
you
could
might as well
do
make
you
that
could
like
do
a lightweight
Abdullah. You could
feature.
do Abdullah Kid Austin too on that joint.
That's what I'm about to say. If you're gonna do that, that might as well be a lightweight feature. Then
You feel me?
that might just be a whole. That might just be a day just for the lightweight.
The lightweight tournament, damn near.
And then, like I said, you could throw Raymond Mutai in there with somebody, maybe Zepeda, some shit like that. Frank
Yeah, you
Martin,
got.
Elwin,
Yeah.
some shit like that.
No, Frank Martin moving up. You need to chill. Don't go no fucking. Frank
Mm-hmm.
Martin, don't go to no fucking nowhere near no fucking Raymond Moritai.
If I'm Andy though, if I'm Andy, I'm definitely looking to fight.
Fight somebody.
He definitely got to be looking to end the year off
Oh,
big.
let me get Tank Shakur, Andy Cruz, and Keyshawn. Let me get Abdullah Kiddos. Let me get Raymond Moritai and De Los Santos.
Oh yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. That'd be a crazy drawing. You could probably throw one more. You could probably throw one more in there too. That's like 4 fights. You could probably throw one more in there.
Zepeda. Shit.
You could do Zepeda. You could do Zepeda. No, you already said Raven and Elwood. So you could do Zepeda. Dave, who the fuck you could do? Let's be Sean, Andy, Mason, Floyd, Raymond, Elwin. They already off the board. Shakur Tank off the board. Yeah, I don't know who the fuck he gonna fight. He just took all the lightweights. I ain't gonna lie. Who the fuck he gonna fight? It'd be somebody. Just throw him on there with somebody. Just because it's a lightweight feature. He could be the opener.
Shit, you still got that nigga Makes he use.
Or maybe you got
You got
maybe the
Artem.
Emilio nigga, Emilio Vargas. Maybe he
Oh yeah, Emilio Vargas. Yeah, but if you're gonna do that, you got Carmel campaigning at 35 too. So Carmel could fight Vargas.
I ain't gonna lie though, okay. He might be a 40 pounder. That nigga go up every time, bro. Every time I see that nigga, he had
I
a
mean,
few
his
weights
last
that's
fight was
higher,
at
bro.
140. His last fight
And
was at
he
140.
18, bro. He not fucking done growing. That nigga a kid, bro. So I ain't gonna cap. If you growing, that nigga fought at 27. Then that nigga fought at 33. Then you just said the nigga fought at 40. Like he 18. Like he not gonna stop growing, bro. His body gonna still grow. If it's gonna grow at that pace, nigga fuck around and be a 40 pounder.
Yeah. But Gary Antoine Russell also could make 35 for real, for real. So
Yeah,
you can
you could
always do
throw him in a
Zepeda.
big just because he got a Dave. So you could throw him in a big.
You could do Zepeda, Gary Antoine Russell.
Yeah, especially because if we was to make this card, we would assume there's a pay that have a loss quarter to that fight because because Shakur don't get to take fight if he loses Cepeda. So we gotta assume that if Shakur fight take he won that fight. Shakur won the
Nah,
Cepeda
fuck
fight.
that. I don't give a fuck if the nigga win or lose. Niggas been talking so much shit. It gotta happen.
No, I ain't gonna lie though. Like, If he get blown away, if he go out there and loses the Zepeda, the man go down. The man just go down naturally. So I think he'll still get the fight, but it will be for the same money. You just need the O versus the O. Just because
Right.
going into that fight, you know you about to see somebody on the other side that you've never seen them in before. And if Shakur loses, technically it'll be like we seen that before. We see him on the other side.
So can we get a celebrity boxing match exhibition? I mean,
You about to get one. You got Jake Paul and fucking Mike Tyson.
no, I need Brian. I need Brian Norman Sr. versus Greg Haggett.
Who you got that
Let's
one?
get it done. Let's get it done the right way, inside the ring. You know, boxing rules. You know, a nice little celebrity boxing match.
Y'all go ahead to hit Jake Paul up. He'll put y'all the card. I mean, Jake Paul put him on the card, man.
You know, they had Najee from Cigar Talk
I just think, man,
here promoted, man.
hopefully everybody just tone it down.
Yeah, but this
We
is
don't need no
boxing for.
violence.
What's the point of
Everybody just tone it down.
what's the point of spilling violence outside the ring when this is boxing for? You feel me? But niggas gotta understand, niggas ain't playing like that all the time on this internet shit. But hey, we'll see. But get it, let's get it in the ring.
I mean, who the top three 154 pounders right now? Not including Boots, because he ain't moved up yet.
Not including Boots or Bud.
No, you could throw it there because he fought bad, bro.
I would say more to Zylev, Bud, and I'm gonna say Virgil.
Oh, all right. I like that three because that was going to be my three, just in a different order.
Yeah, I mean, I already know niggas gonna say Bud, more to
I
Zylev,
already know.
and then
I already know that. That fight though, I do like that fight though. The winner,
yeah, boy, check
especially
Man
if
Jamal. That's a good fight.
somebody I might have to. If
So who
either
you think
one of
gonna
them
win that?
can win that fight impressively, I might have to throw him in my top three just off that
Three
because I
gotta be
think that's a
top
real
three.
good fight.
But who you think gonna
Impressive,
win
I'm
that?
saying impressively though. Off the top, this is not my pick right now because like I gotta go watch him and get more. I'm gonna go tours, but
I ain't gonna lie, from what I
Boychuk,
see, I might gotta slightly favor this nigga Boychuk. Nigga tall as shit, long reach, punch like a motherfucker.
but he walked right in though. He walked right in the front door.
Yeah,
No
but imagine man.
special
But you also
effects.
gotta understand, we got Ukrainian to use Uzbekistanian, bro. Them niggas, it ain't nothing he ain't already seen before.
And they get busy. I know that's another thing though. That's another reason I feel Magic Dog because he not like a regular counter puncher. He from another country and shit. So it's
Yeah, but
like
they seen each other before though. I mean, they from that same region.
that's gonna be a 50-50. That's why if somebody win impressively, they automatically in my top three.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, right now, yeah, it's
If that
50-50.
joint one sided, if that joint a one sided win,
But
I throw the winner
but now let's
in
talk
top
about
three.
this though. Karen Chukajan. That nigga fuck around be a champion. That nigga gonna be a champion, bro. Karen Chukajan. I mean, he nice, bro. He nice. He got good footwork. He got good angles. He can box. He definitely could punch. That nigga, look at his frame, how he built. You see his legs and his shoulders and shit. That
No,
nigga can
yeah, but I
punch,
don't
bro.
know if
He's
he
a
gonna get the
dangerous
fight, man.
motherfucker. Yeah, dark horse. He in the De Los Santos. You already
Who
know
you
what's
think can
up.
take it though? If you want to be champion, who you think got the most heart? Out of Stan Jonas, Mario, and B Norman. Who you think can
No,
take
we
the
want to
fight?
see B Norman and Boots. I think probably Stanionis, to be honest with you, because Stanionis is another nigga that got that strong as shit hair hard like that though. He did to me, you know what I mean? Barrios ain't. I don't think Barrios can fight that nigga. You know what I mean? Imagine stylistically, that's not a good style for him because look at how Keith Thurman did him. You feel me?
Where I do like Stan Jonas, he is strong, and I like the jab. He
Yeah,
come
I think
behind you with the
Stadionis out of
jab.
all them nigga. And speaking of Brian Norman, nigga, Stadionis a fucking. I think I Stadionis spanking Brian Norman Jr. I ain't even gonna
Well,
lie.
yeah, like I said, I got standing on.
Stadionis
I've
might be
been
the
like
toughest.
him.
He might be boosted up his test at 47. Cause Barrios, I mean, Barrios is
I
good,
ain't
but
really got no
Barrios,
man
like,
like
let's keep it real. We already know you got stopped by a 35-pounder, bro. You know what I mean? We seen old Thurman, and even Ugas was touching you still a little bit. You know what I mean? So I don't think Boots is really stylistically a good fight for him. I think if I was Barrios, if Devin Haney do decide to fuck around at 47, you can fuck with Devin Haney.
and
You know?
standing on is fresher too. Cause you know, nigga,
Yeah,
he only got but the nigga about like 16, 17 and 0. So he only got but so many fights. So that's
yeah.
another joint that he has to him.
Yeah, Stadionis is his hardest test at 47. I say that. That's gonna be the toughest task.
You think him and Mario? You pick him over Mario?
Stadionis. Yeah, but styles make fights though, so I don't know. You never
Yeah, I
really
about to
know.
say that. That's a good fight
Yeah, you never
because of
really
what you
know.
just said. Because I was gonna say I like Stanionis against B Norman for sure, just because I like the style matchup.
B Norman and Mario. Damn, that's a good one.
That's a good fight. I think that fight a
I can't
favor.
pick a winner in that fight. I'm gonna be honest. I can't pick.
I ain't gonna pick a winner. I was just gonna say how to go for me. I think that fight a favor Mario Barrios in the first six. I think he'll be a tricky veteran with a good jab, good sharp jab.
Yeah,
But I
but that
think
nigga
as the
could punch
fight
too
go
though.
on,
He's a solid puncher. So I mean, this nigga Brian Nerman, he want to run into something, bro. Like you, I don't know.
yeah, that's why
He ain't.
I seen him being sharp at first. But if as the fight go on 7-12 though, I think that's where Brian Norman will probably win the fight if you do win the fight.
If he don't get put out.
So because he is a workhorse, he do have a
Yeah, but
workhorse
that could also go
mentality.
against
So
you, like Sean Porter. That could go against you, bro.
no, it can, but I don't see Mario Bart
And
like
Sean
he
Porter
nice
is a
to
hell
me.
of a fighter, man.
He nice to me, but he ain't got the style where I'm like, yeah, you definitely gonna run into something. Like he can counter punch and he like I said, I do rate him high, but he don't fight like like I said, his style is not something like a Bud or something where it's like, oh, are he a
Yeah,
master counter puncher? He definitely gonna run into something. It's not that for me, even though he can run into something like you said, but I still like to see it because his style. It's not like he a master counter puncher.
yeah, that's a good one. That's the most 50-50 one, and that's the most 50-50 fight in 47. Barrios and Norman.
Or what else you got out there, man? I mean, Canelo. Right now, most people feel like the front runner to get the fight is Christian and Billy. And honestly, I like Christian and Billy just because I know how outpace. I always feel like if you're not gonna fight who I want you to fight, I always if we just got high output that really come to really put the pressure on him, really for real. And then his fighting style is he's really gonna try to whoop your ass for real. He don't come in here like how you say some niggas is boxers, some niggas is fighters. He's a fighter for sure. So
Yeah,
I'll
he's
be
a
cool with
strong
that.
kid.
But like I said, it's not guaranteed. He's just the front runner. This just what I think and what most people think who gonna get the fight. But who if
Yeah.
it was up to you, I mean, who would you put him in there with next?
Well, realistically, Caleb Plant is his mandatory. You can always get that rematch.
Where ended the sell just because it sold before, so you could just assume that I think they did like 600K. So it's like not even they did 800K. So it's like they almost did 1 million. And like Caleb, like I said, he probably wasn't even as known now as he was when he got the fight. So
Yeah.
who knows? They could fuck around, crack the M this time. If they did 800 the first time, who knows? They fuck around. That'd be the first time Canelo did an M with somebody too, since Gennady Golovkin. So that'd be his first M. And then like I said, when was that fight go like 2015, 2016? So that'd be his first M in like 7 years, 7, 8 years. So I ain't gonna lie, I'd do Caleb again. Just cause we did 800,000 the first time. I'm gonna just assume you bigger because you didn't fought David since, and you had an impressive win last time out. Just assume you bigger, and because you fought me, I put you on the stage, and you actually fought good in that fight for a nice amount of
Yeah, that
time.
was a good fight.
I'm gonna just assume
But
that
I'm gonna
you
say
a
this:
little
if
bit bigger now.
this time if Canelo actually used his jab, yeah, man, Canelo's still gonna win.
No, you had to favor me, but like I said, you do that fight just because we did 800K the first time. So you
Yeah,
gotta assume that we're gonna do it.
but
You gotta
depending on how
assume the
the
second
throw
time.
fight go, man, just give him a 200. Let him fight that man. Cause I believe this. Now actually looking at them fight, I believe, and I fuck with David. That's my guy. But I believe Canelo could beat him.
No, he definitely could beat him, bro. I say this, bro. When only reason I favor David, bro, is literally because of the time and that it would happen. But in real life, I said David really, for the most part, though, 90% of his shit at the same speed and
Cause,
same
'cause
power. That's a counter
to be
puncher's
honest with you,
dream right there.
bro.
So in
To
real
be
life,
honest
he
with you,
tailor
bro. That
made
shit
to
is like
Canelo.
Miguel Cotto and Margarito again,
Which
and
fight?
Benavidez
Because
Canelo.
I don't know which fight. Because
The
both was one
second one,
sided. So who the fuck won it?
no, both wasn't one sided.
Yeah,
The first one, the nigga loaded his
Cotto
glove.
got stopped, and then
The first
Margarito.
one, Margarito loaded his gloves up, but the second one, it was on an even playing field. But Cotto won that. But
No,
I'm not gonna
Cotto,
say
Cotto
who
whooped his
gonna
ass
win.
for
I'm just
real.
saying the stylistic matchup. To really be honest, Canelo and Cotto a lot similar. Canelo can box and he can move around like that. But if we talking about styles, Benavidez is just he just like Margarito.
No, yeah, like I said, only reason I would favor David is literally just because he in his prime. And like I said, he tailor made for Canelo
Yeah,
in terms of the
yeah.
style. In terms of the style, how they fight, because Canelo's a master counterpuncher. So as a counterpuncher, your dream fight is for a nigga to throw, no matter how hard he hit and no matter how fast he throw. Even if he hit hard and even if this nigga fast as shit, if he gonna throw at that same speed and show with that same power, eventually, if I don't die, you mean because he's cracking, I'm gonna catch on to that timing, and that's what counterpunchers
But
they love. And David like that.
that's if he can pass Morrell because I think that's a good fight. I mean, I favor him to win. I will pick him to win, but Morrell he is dangerous.
Where
Morrell is a dangerous nigga. I don't think nobody gonna blow nobody out the water. I think that's
we
gonna be a
got
good
pop.
fight.
Like I said, this new Cubans they different. They actually go put punishment on you now. You know the
Yo,
last Cubans
it's
they
a
was
couple
master
Cuban
boxers,
niggas I've been
but
watching. One
the new Cubans
is a good
they
Cuban
kind of
at
they kind of
154. My
different now.
nigga Yoenis Telez. He fought in that Bakram and Tim shit right before they fought. He good. He like nine. He was like 9-0. He 9-0. He fought a nigga with 30 fights, bro. 30 something knockouts. Stopped him. Yoenis Telez. He good. The nigga Oleg Iglesias. He a champion at 168. He got stupid power. He stretching shit. And I seen this one little nigga at 126. I think he fighting for an IBO championship sometime this week or next week. Nigga like a low at look like a fucking Cuban tank, bro.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know what's up with the new generation, but they're not just trying to box you no more. They really trying to get you up out of here now. And even Laura really an old school Cuban, but he kind of
Whoa, shit.
transforming into a little bit into the new Cuban. But even he was one of them niggas.
Yeah,
Yeah, but even Laura, he was in that Rigondeaux era where, like I said, they just came in with crazy footwork and just knew how to slow the pace down and really good box and just all the Cubans. Like you just
shit.
always knew going into one fight with a Cuban, if you ain't know nothing, you knew he was gonna be able to box. But like I said,
Rigondeaux just knocked the nigga out.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I thought that nigga was retired when I seen that. I said, dang, he fighting, okay. I thought that nigga was retired, but but like I said, the new age Cubans, they all really punching for real. Even Andy Cruz, like he with Boozy trying to get him to really be on his front foot a little more. When I be listening to his instructions when I watch Andy fights, he always be telling Andy to be a little bit more aggressive and don't stop backing up as much. So even he trying to get Andy to be a little meaner in there.
Andy a good fighter, man. But I think we touched on damn near everything right now.
Or like I said, we got if you want talk about the Mike Tyson card, but it's up to you.
Yeah, it don't matter.
It's up to you because you still got Mike on there and Jake. We could bid about that. Then you got Shushu.
Oh yeah,
So we
for
just
sure, for sure. Yeah, we can talk about that shit. I forgot about that. We definitely can talk about that though.
yeah. Then you got like I said, you got Shushu in the card, so we could talk about his up, how we feel about his ceiling, and you mean shit like that. Then we could go on about Katie Taylor and Amanda. That's actually a boxing fight, so we could you mean rap about that a little bit. So we could talk a little bit about that, John.
Channel one. Channel might be on it.
Say no more, bro. Be safe out this, John, bro. I'll make you up.
All right, bro. You too.
All right, bro.
All right.